what do you see in my hand? Yes, you are right. But I may prove you to be wrong. You are seeing a saucer, a teacup, and a tea packet, Darjeeling tea. So when you put tea in it, it becomes a teacup. And when you put coffee in it, it becomes a coffee cup. So, good morning everyone. This is Soren from the Department of English, and I will be delivering a speech on the topic, Lesson from a Teacup. Who does not like a hot tea in cold winter morning? Who does not want to take a cup of coffee after a hectic day of work? Is there anyone in this Marengo hall that they do not like tea? Maybe very few persons that do not like tea, but in majority all of us we are fond of tea or coffee. A hot tea in cold winter morning brings us refreshing mind, active energy and passion to do work. A hot tea in cool morning gives us energy to concentrate on our work, dispels the laziness within us. A simple teacup filled with tea or coffee has lots of meaning in it when we hold it in our hands early in the morning. The teacup is held by those who want to have the taste of it. The teacup might be filled with tea or coffee. First, let us take the tea in the teacup. When we put water in the teapot and boil it, it cannot be called tea. Tea is made by water, sugar and tea leaves. Coffee is composite of milk, coffee powder and sugar. What is the difference between tea leaves or tea or coffee? Tea leaves adds the flavor to the crystal. Tea leaves adds the color to the crystal clear water, and the coffee adds flavor and taste to the pure milk. Our life is just like a teacup. We are the master of our teacup. When we fill our teacup with sweetness of love, understanding, generosity and sensitivity towards others, we make our life very good or very sweet, and thus we share the flavor to others. And when we fill our life with discouragement, laziness and judgmental thoughts, our teacup becomes shapeless and it does not create an attractive look towards others. So to taste the sweetness of it. We are in the modern world, advanced in technology. However, we find ourselves addicted to social media like WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, and so on and so forth. Thus, we easily become the victim of social media. How can I make my life beautiful? How can I become a sensitive person towards my friends sitting beside me, towards my family members, towards my colleagues in the college? To tell you the truth, the world is in need of a person who possesses all that a teacup contains with sweetness, goodness and gentleness. Be the teacup that you are, but always be the sugar or the coffee or the water to add flavor in others' life. Here I would like to share my two experiences, one positive as well as the negative. Once I was traveling by train. I asked a stranger for a phone to make a phone call. Without hesitation, he offered me. Thus, I made phone call to my daddy. And the negative experience took place in the bus stand while booking a ticket. The man in the counter was not in good mood that day. He used all the abusive words and sent me away from the counter. I was angry. Rather, my anger had no bounds. I felt like I give a punch on his face. But I did not do. I just smiled at him. I stated two persons. First, the school teacher, whose cup is filled with sweetness and good flavor. Thus, he helped me with by giving his phone to make a phone call. And the second person, man in the counter. Though in the beginning he acted very aggressively towards me, but later I acted like a teacup who has got sweetness in him. I paused and calmed down myself. I waited for him to come down. After an hour, he came and apologized for his misbehavior and gave me a first-class bus ticket. In that very moment, I acted like a teacup that contains sweetness and flavor, and thus I flavored in other life too, that man in the counter. We can be a teacup in the college campus. You may ask me how and how it is possible. Really? You are asking me that question, or rather you will throw that question towards me. But I can tell you by using few golden words. You can wish a new friend whom you see for the first time with a bright smile, good morning. Or you can ask, how do you do today, or how are you? I would like to end my talk by posing a few questions and with a positive notes to make our life better, thus to become a teacup in others' life. Do I have any positive reading habits like reading newspaper, inspirational books, quotes, and so on? Do I take in what is positive for my life? This brings me to the end of my talk on the topic lesson from a teacup, but I would like to summarize my talk just in 3 points. You can remember this just in 3 points. Be a teacup that contains sweetness, gentleness, goodness, love, hope, and all the positive virtues that you can think of. Secondly, fill up your teacup with good listening, good seeing, and good hearing, because these senses can make your teacup sweet. I mean to say, it can make you sweet. And last and not the least, be the sugar, be the coffee, or be the tea leaves to someone in need, be it in the family, be it in the society, or be it in the college campus. Thank you everyone for giving a listening ear.